What up, YouTube Alaics, coming back at you with another Starcraft 2 cast. On the bottom right-hand side of the map, we have our blue Terran player TiPsY, and on the top left-hand side of the map, we have our red Protoss player Cheerios. This is a Platinum versus Gold level game, Cheerios being our Platinum level player, TiPsY being our Gold level player, so this should be an interesting matchup indeed. This looks to be a pretty standard opener for Protoss. What am I seeing here? Two SCVs running across the map. I do expect this is going to be some sort of proxy play. I don't know what it is, but most of my casts have been involving some sort of proxy play from one of the players here. Let's see where they're going. It looks like they're going into the pocket base of the Protoss. Oh man, this is a cool position. And unfortunately, Cheerios not scouting at all. This is going to catch him completely off guard unless he goes and actually checks his third base position here. But TiPsY happily proxying, being unscouted right now. Cheerios throwing two probes on the gas. Seems to be in a pretty chill spot right now. It does look like he's going to be scouting himself, but this is going to be too late. No, he's not scouting. He's actually throwing down a Nexus, so this is going to be a cybernetics core into Nexus play. I thought he was going to be scouting, but he's not. He's just playing the macro game. First barracks is down immediately, opening with a Reaper here. I'm assuming, yes it is, it's going to be two Reapers flying in. Unfortunately, they can't jump up this ramp, or sorry, this ledge. They will have to jump up this ledge right here and they may get spotted. So although it is a cool position in terms of hiding the barracks, the Reapers still have to move a little bit to get into the main base, and we do have a Stalker being chronoed out right now. Unfortunately rallied, it looks like, to the enemy base here. He's going to use the Stalker as a scout and get caught out of position here. And it does seem that TiPsY is holding off just a little bit, running his SCVs up here as well. I wonder if he's going to try... I thought he was going to try and build a bunker, but no, he's just harassing this Nexus here with the two SCVs. These probes trying to run to safety. Two Reapers this early in the game is going to be very frustrating. This SCV will go down. We do have a third Reaper out here. This Reaper does go down as well. Two Stalkers are going to do a good job at holding off double Reaper harassment, but the Reapers are so fast. Oh, unfortunately does lose the second Reaper here. We have another Reaper out here. TiPsY committing to this build, throwing a reactor. No, does decide to cancel it. Will start flying this barracks home, as well as this one unfortunately does have to fly it across the base of the Protoss player. These Stalkers will be able to poke it. I'm not sure. It does look like they will be able to take this barracks out. This barracks trying to divert and go the opposite direction. TiPsY trying to save at least one of these buildings. Behind this, we do have a probe. I wonder if this probe is going to do any sort of forward pylon in response to this. Army supply is only 3 for our Terran player. He is building a tank, which will help defend. It does look like this barracks went down. This barracks trying to run away, but it does look like Cheerios is going to try and intercept this here. Barely missing it. Oh, does spot it. Will likely be able to take this barracks out as well. Great movement on these Stalkers here. Taking a look at the units lost tab, it does look like 8 workers were killed for our blue Terran player, taking out 8 probes. But it doesn't seem that Cheerios is all that bothered. He is happily playing the build that he intended to play. going for more or less a macro game. He already has Warp Gate out. It does appear that he's going to be retaliating behind this, but the tank should be able to keep these stalkers at bay. Unfortunately, this tank is positioned a little too far forward and will get sniped. These stalkers knocking on the front door of the Terran player, deciding to go through the wall here. Good reaction by TiPsY, lifting this command center immediately. This tank in a much better position to protect this this ramp here and the main base of the Terran player. Third command center done. He does have command centers behind this ready to land if he is able to hold this harassment here. This probe still just chilling, not doing anything. A forward pylon might be helpful at this point in the game. Very strong pushback by Cheerios, denying the expansion for the Terran player and punishing that double proxy play. Unfortunately, walking into the line of tank fire, a lot of the shields go down for these stalkers here. Taking a look, it does seem that he's going to go for the Stargate play, following up behind this 4-gate right here. Interesting response. I wonder if he's going to try to do some sort of Oracle harassment, which will catch Terran off guard. He saw a lot of stalkers right now. Looks like TiPsY is going for the third base location instead. Very clever, because Cheerios does have this natural here on lockdown. I wonder if we're going to see Void Rays or Oracles. I wouldn't be mad about either, to be honest. We don't have any anti-airs. Marines are slowly starting to come out. We do have the reactor on this barracks here, so they will build up in numbers relatively quickly, and it does look like it's going to be Void Rays for the Protoss player. Again, I would like to see that forward pylon here. There's nothing, no scouting going on in the pocket base of the Terran player. Checking out the workers here, it does look like Cheerios is way ahead in workers, 52 workers to 26. TiPsY quite behind from that failed proxy, unfortunately. These Void Rays, looks like they're rallied right here in the main base of the Protoss player. Likely will get a good handful of them before he does push out. Unfortunately, just not enough Marines to handle these stalkers, and this tank going down to below ground will get sniped, but we do have two tanks up here, which will put this ramp on lockdown. The stalkers without blink will not be able to do anything about that. We do have this third expansion here getting established by Cheerios. He's going to be way ahead in economy at this point in the game. Interesting choice, building a command center in the natural rather than landing this one. Ultimately will be able to lift this off and place it in a different base location here, but unfortunately these two SCVs looks like they were rallied to the mineral line here while this wall was down. So hopefully TiPsY does notice this and get these two workers working here. Does look like he's building another command center in the pocket base. Cheerios is going to be able to spot this with that hidden probe. And Cheerios taking a fourth base himself. Still quite ahead in workers, almost double in worker supply, and very ahead in army supply as well. Likely could just push and win the game. The only thing is he has to be careful to get a good engagement. These tanks, unfortunately, in not an ideal position. I did like them more up on this ramp here. I do understand the purpose of this. He's trying to protect his expansions. I do like the position of this Liberator, but unfortunately TiPsY did not scout the Sky Toss follow-up from our Protoss player here, so these Void Rays will be able to snipe a lot of this siege support here by the Terran player. Tanks don't shoot up, sieged up Liberators do not shoot up. not enough Marines to handle these Void Rays, and it does look like Cheerios is going to be able to break this army here and start doing some damage to the Terran player. Cheerios winning the game, TiPsY leaving, no GG. Very interesting game and interesting start from the Terran player. I do like that he hid the proxies in the pocket base, but unfortunately, Reapers can't fly up this ledge here. They do have to run up the ramp and fly up this ledge instead, and unfortunately just did not do enough damage with those proxy barracks, putting himself behind and allowing Cheerios to play his greedy macro play and win the game. So, cool game indeed, and that's it for me this morning. If you like what you see, please consider sending me your games. I would love to cast them. And if you feel so inclined, please shoot me a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one.